What's going on, guys? MTG GAME STATE back here. We got the Discord here this time with us, so maybe they can give us some color commentary, some thoughts on what I got for them. But we're just gonna get into some news for Final Fantasy one more time. It is May 30th, 2025. That means basically leading into next week will be pre-release for Final Fantasy X MTG, which is highly anticipated. Pretty big deal for non-Magic fans who don't even play the game, even to just the players all around. So I kind of want to talk about it, hype it up, because it is a pretty big event, and then we'll see how the rest of the community receives the set once we get into the next 2 weeks. But other than that, just that, and then my favorite cards that I thought would be cool for just the Market Watch segment. So without further ado, here we go. So y'all, I got you on just real quick the calendar events for in case you're interested on keeping coverage for MTG Arena or going to your local game store specifically to support the set and all that. Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy previews. The debut was May 10th. We already went through that. Card previews are going May 11th all the way through June 1st. Because then June 6th to the 12th, that weekend, will be the pre-release weekend. It's kind of where I'm aiming for. And then if you didn't make it to pre-release, if you couldn't get in the physical world, MTG Arena will have it June 10th. I was going to say a day before, but it's actually a couple days before. MTG Arena will have the full set out on June 10th, so that'll be a good place to go draft and just kind of fuck around there. Tabletop will have it out on June 13th. There's going to be events just at your local game store on June 6th, and it's probably going to have WPN specific promos and stuff relating to Final Fantasy, or at the very least some neat cards you can go get yourself into. So just wanted to let everyone know about that. I'm going to be keeping my eye out for June 6th. I don't think we're going to be able to get a pre-release kit to physically open, so maybe we'll do some Magic Arena stuff, but if we can, we'll get it. Otherwise, we'll open packs, and definitely want to get into some of the Dragons of Tarkir set too, because we haven't really opened much of that either. So it'll be good to kind of supplement the two in the next coming months. Other than that, I just want to talk about some of the new cards they're dropping for at least the 5 colors for Magic. I don't want to go over all the spoilers, everything, because you can go to all the other cool creators who are posting and gabbing about it, I'm sure. Eventually, I'll be able to do that and do a better job at it, but for the very least, we'll go over and talk about at least some of the art cards, because, I was going, I don't know, some of the MTG guys, some of the people I talk to, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, they're really geeking about these art cards. Some of the people who aren't Final Fantasy fans, they just see it as art cards, just whatever to them, just like every other set. Right, you like this, the Cloud? I like this one, Dancer's Chakrams.
This first Sounds by Rogue.
Oh, Sounds by Rogue? Okay, well, we'll keep that to the side. If we pull that Sounds, I got you. So we're just going to go through some of the cards from white all the way through. I think it's in Wooburg order, so it'll be white, blue, all that. The Final Fantasy X, this image is classic. That would be pretty cool to get as a signature. Hida, shout out Meat Juice's community legend. He posted about this card in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, he was giving all the spoilers and doing all the hard work. But this is Venet, Heart of Hydaelyn. It's a 3-drop. Elder Wizard. It's not a human. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Then it's got Hero Sundering, pay 7, tap. Exile target non-land permanent. Transform this card. Activate only as a sorcery. This is from Final Fantasy 16, so that means the humans transform into Eidolons, kind of like Digimon. That one season, you guys know what I'm talking about? Anyways, it turns into a god. It's indestructible. It's a 4/4. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter on another target creature you control. Until your next turn, it gains indestructible. If that creature's legendary, draw a card. I feel like people are going to really go broken with this one. Some of the Final Fantasy cards feel like they could be slotted into decks already that need them. Others feel like they just need to be their own dedicated build. This feels like you could probably just put this into the deck and go crazy with it. We'll see. Just that draw ability, and maybe this would be good for Yoda. Shout out Yoda Master 420. He is building an Angels deck. Maybe this would be a pretty funny piece for that. But yeah, nothing, I don't know anything off the top of my head. I've been trying to keep myself under the radar for this, even on the show, as far as spoilers, because I just want to open the set, kind of experience it and go, whoa, they had that? Whoa, they had that? What? They had that? just because I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy, especially Final Fantasy 8 and 9. I'm really excited to see the stuff they pull out for that. Because when I saw Beatrix Loyal General from Final Fantasy 9, I was like, what the heck? She is 4 or 5. It's 4 and 2 white, 6-drop vigilance 4/4. Beginning of combat on your turn, you may attach any number of equipment you control to target creature you control. It's kind of like a late game, mid game, straight up equip everything that's broken onto another creature and swing out if it's like unblockable or whatever, you know. It's kind of where my head was going with it. Again, the art cards that have signatures, I think, are going to be really held at premium. We're going to talk about this in a second, the PS1 graphics cards, but the art cards that are signatures and have like iconic characters, I think are going to be held at more premium off the market than normal art cards. I don't want to like actually like make it happen because I'm not going to like price them or sell them or anything, but I just feel like that's how it's going to be received. So, and because I think the signatures are hard to pull, but the PS1 graphic, the CGI graphic cards, I totally didn't know they had these until a couple days ago. I was like, oh, what the hell? Specifically with Final Fantasy VIII, I saw them. This is Garnet from Final Fantasy IX, but she's a reskin of Lauren of the Third Path, who is when it ETBs to show up to one target artifact or enchantment, and you could tap and you and target opponent each draw a card. It's Vigilance, legendary human creature artifact for 2 and a white. But I think these are gonna go hard. The reskinned PS1 graphics cards are just gonna go really hard. But going into blue, yeah, it is Wooburg Order U. Just some stuff that I thought caught my eye. I was like, oh, what the heck? Summon Leviathan in like the Japanese straight up styled art is like pretty actually hardcore. I'm telling you, some of these might go hard. This is, I believe, Final Fantasy VIII. Elda Kramer, which is Teferi Mage Zalfer. Pretty good card. So just some stuff, like I said, didn't really have anything planned for the news other than just getting into signatures and just some cool stuff. Like I said, the fucking, I'm gonna say this every time we pull something cool, like, oh, like I said, but these signatures with fucking Sephiroth, don't so underestimate them. That's what I'm saying. Or the Eidolons and stuff. Braska's final Aeon.
A bunch of these. Who do I gotta pay to cop some of these art cards?
I'm telling you, dude, Zen, you better not be hamming me up, bro. But I'm telling you. Seymour Flux.
I don't want them for myself. I want them for Rogue.
So sorry, I'm reading this quietly. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 1 life if you do draw a card and put a +1 counter on Seymour Flux. It's a 5/5 spirit avatar, which is pretty cool. And then I saw Vincent. My friend, his favorite character is Vincent. It's cool he got on a card. Vincent's Limit Break. Tiered. Choose 1 additional cost. So you pay 2 and then an additional cost. Till end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control and has the chosen base power and toughness. For 0, 3/2, for 1, 5/2, for 3, 7/2. Muy interesante. I don't know about that. That's crazy. Dude, what? This Sephiroth is crazy. What?
Yeah.
Esper Ramu? Yo, I need the Ramu card. We relied on him so heavy in my Final Fantasy IX run on the YouTube series.
I think I'm just gonna buy art cards from the Final Fantasy set, not even any actual MTG cards.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm just only gonna be buying art cards. The Barrett Wallace art card with the Planeswalker symbol seems like pretty cool too.
Is there
needs to be a playmat.
I'm sorry, Andy?
Is there a Buster Sword? Is there a Buster Sword card?
There's not. I don't know about art card, but there is an equip card. Yes.
I know there's a Buster Sword card, and I'm obligated to get one. I'm hoping I get one in Arena at least, cause I mean reasons. But if you know me, you know why. But yeah.
Why are the bird tokens not called chocobos?
Yes.
They're called chocobos and.
Because in Magic, it's better for them to be labeled as birds for the interaction.
I'm angry.
Birds don't have enough interaction.
I'm rioting. We're rioting. Guys, this is my first reaction of this all. We're rioting. This is messed up. You got me fucked up.
They did it so birds could have more interaction. That's all it is.
We got a frog token, though, from Final Fantasy IX with Quinoa. So, I don't know.
Frog.
you kind of make or break it. If there's cards, you're like, oh, SmokePacks, how come you didn't care about this or that? I'm just going off cuff first, what I see, what I like. We've kind of done this previously in the past for some of the spoilers. It's kind of how I like to do it. It's my style.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
That's Angelo. This is good. The goodest boy.
Doing?
What the dog doing? What do you think he's doing?
He's frolicking.
Yo, the VV art card too. If it's foil, this is gonna go dummy. Like so fucking.
That
dummy.
commander card's gonna go dummy.
I think it's gonna be banned, but it might be.
It needs to be.
What the dog doing?
Dude,
God.
is that thing part bat?
Dog doing?
No, it's like part tentacle.
Predator?
Final
Wheels, I can
Fantasy-
confirm this is indeed real life.
That's Final Fantasy VII. I have never played Final Fantasy VII, so I don't give a shit. Yeah. So that's just off the top of my head. The multicolored new card. This is just the new spoilers. This isn't every spoiler. It's just all the new stuff. Oh, my bad. Sorry. And then these cards are gonna be insane. Yuna, Squall, Kefka, Zidane, animated styled art cards with the Siggies. You got me kind of fucked
Anime
up.
cards
Make
making a
market
comeback.
list about all these art cards, all the signed ones anyways, and see how much it costs to get every small one.
Oh my god, with Cloud, Tifa.
Hey.
Oh my god, guys, you gotta get your favorite person the Tifa art card. They'll appreciate you. Other than that, we'll get into some of just the multicolored spells finally. I was like, yo, where the fuck is this?
Where's the Aerith art card? Pissed.
Oh, true. There's more to be spoiled. June 1st. We still have until June 1st for the full set. Okay.
I won't write
Oh.
just yet.
Kuja as
there you go.
Inala Archmage Ritualist. She's the Eminence Wizard Commander. And then we got Kinnan Bonder Prodigy as Seymour from Final Fantasy VIII. I love these. These are gonna go pretty hard actually. Oh, hang on, guys. They're still colorless. My bad. Anything catches your eye, let me know. But we'll just kind of go through. Looks like hero tokens. Final Fantasy 1 reference. Oh, what the hell? Sephiroth One Winged Angel token?
Look at that art card.
Well, Wheels. We're just looking at the Final Fantasy cards. Kind of hyped up. The art card specifically. Summon Bahamut art card. Also in kind of Japanese styled art. So, that's the full... Oh, hang on. Artifacts. Blitzball. Oh. Add 1 mana of any color. Goal, sack it. Draw 2 cards. Activate only if an opponent was dealt combat by a legendary creature this turn.
I remember playing Blitzball, but it wasn't in Final Fantasy.
Oh, and then Rabanastre Royal City is the art card. I keep wondering, like, is it over? But just want to get the full experience for y'all. So it's kind of stuff that caught my eye just off the new spoilers. Really, more so just wanted to get into the art cards because they're here. You can't stop them. They brought them since Modern Horizons. I feel like they're very underappreciated. I know we have Exodrath, Void Warlock, Rydia. I don't know what games those ones are from, so I don't really care. I never played 5. We'll have to probably play it on the stream. But, oh, that guy's crazy. Other than that, do your own research. I encourage you, I implore you, to be honest. Set pretty much will be dropping next week. You'll see it everywhere. Get Magic Arena if you can't go to your local game store. But I encourage you, find your local game store. Go to magicthegathering.com. They're literally right there.
Magic Arena is fire.
That screen is fire, but you find your local game store. That easy. Figure it out. D&D events also. But so, all right, getting into looking for my notes. I'm gonna sip my coffee. We're gonna get into the market watch. Let me check in with the chat. Make sure everyone's held down. Thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate you. Wheels, I can't figure it out for you. That's not my style. You have to figure it out. Wikipedia, MTG. All right, fine. I'll do some of the work. All right, so we're getting into the market watch. Today is May 30th, 2025. I wanted to get the first card of the night. This is just stuff I saw people talking about and like asking people rules questions. If I could spell, this card is Piracy. And the Portal Second Age print perfectly came up. I don't know if there's other prints. Burp trapped in my throat. This is how we do it, folks. Don't toss my notes away. Anyways, this is a 2-drop, 2 blue sorcery card. Until end of turn, you may tap lands you don't control for mana. Spend this mana only to cast spells. I wanted to get this card because I was like, yo, this card looks like it's going to do a lot of work for what I want to do in like the pods I'm in. But I didn't actually realize till right now, market listing on TCGplayer is $39, damn near 40. Average listing is $73.74. So that means anywhere you're buying this card, you're gonna probably get it for. Like if you went on to Card Kingdom, they probably won't have. Oh, you could get it crazy, very rare. You could go to Card Kingdom and they have a card trending for sale. But basically a $40 card all around.
I have a question about that card.
Yes, sir. I have an answer.
In response to you playing Piracy to tap my lands, in response to you going to tap my lands, I could just, in response, tap my own land, so you couldn't.
Yes. That's why it's at sorcery speed.
So why
But
is it so valuable?
that's what I was asking. I don't know. Anyone in chat, let me know. But I don't know. It's just from an old
just
set.
the
Oh, I think it's because my bad. Sorry. I should be more responsible. It's because it's from Portal Second Age. That's a very rare set. Extremely rare.
Oh.
And then Starter 1999 just has bangers all around. Is also a very rare set. That's my only explanation. If there's other things, let me know, guys.
That's pre my time of Magic, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, Portal Second Age is a set that was only available in the Asian Pacific Islands like area. So like Australia and Asia and all that. So yeah, Portal Second Age was an introductory set to get those people into Magic from that region.
Didn't you open a pack from that set?
Portal first, the first Portal is what we did. My bad, Andy.
Okay.
That's even crazier.
Yeah, we didn't pull anything heat. Portal Second Age is where you're gonna pull all the heat.
No, we didn't pull heat, but we had an amazing moment.
We did.
When
I had.
Glid, and it looked like the soldier's mouth was going.
Yeah, that's our highest Twitch clip still. One of our most viewed Twitch clips in YouTube Shorts. Yeah, he's like.
I was just talking about that today with my friend. Friend, if you're watching, hi.
Well, memories all along the way. Either way, that's why I love playing Magic cards. To be honest. That being said, another card that was on. I saw people talking about in rules committee groups, like people asking questions for judges, is Charisma for Mercadian Masks. It is a 3-drop, 3 blue. Average listing on TCGplayer is $8.77. Market listing is going for $9. Average market buying price is $8.77. Market is listing at $9.98. I'm already losing my mind, losing my words, but if that makes sense, let me know, guys. Basically, this is an aura card, enchant creature. Whenever enchant creature deals damage to a creature, gain control of the other creature for as long as Charisma remains on the battlefield. So this is kind of something I feel like would be cool in like a wall deck. I know there's the wall deck that's in Bant. Maybe this would be cool to do. You trade a wall for something crazy if you're gonna hit me with it. It's kind of where my head was going with it. It's a $10 card basically, and it's from Mercadian Masks. There's no reprints. It's not on the found in booster pack. What the hell? There's no reprints.
Like version of the Spatial Field.
What colors are banned again?
Blue, green, white.
Okay.
So, because there's the legendary dragon, he could be he makes your like walls they could attack as they didn't have defender. Not like they could attack with their back end, but it's just they could attack as though they didn't have defender. I think is what it goes. Don't quote me on that. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. You could roast me. I suck. I know, but I just thought this card was really cool. I just thought it's really notable. Definitely more of a commander headspace. It's not using any 60-card format decks or nothing. It's not printed anything. It could easily get reprinted as Secret Lair. And again, it's $10 rare. So keep your eye out. We didn't cover this. I wanted to do like a funky counterspell segment for MTG Game State, but I think we're just gonna we're gonna parse them out throughout the series. That first one will be Withering Boon. I've seen this already talked about on like people who do like YouTube and stuff, market watch listings already. This is a 2-drop, 1 in a black interrupt. Interrupt is old school terminology for instant. There used to be interrupts and instants, but then I think they just like combined them into one that consolidated them. This is as an additional cost to cast this spell, pay 3 life. Counter target creature spell. So I think it's good because no one ever sees a counter spell in black. Counter target creature spell is kind of usually pretty bad, even in blue. It's good to always have them on you, but very very situational compared to counter target non-creature spell. That being said, I could have used a counter target creature spell counter earlier in a game. Shot Restless Tornado, you know who you are, on that kind of type of play. So that's just my head where I'm at with it. Market watch or market listing is $6.89. Average market is buying at $6.89. Average listing on TCGplayer is $8.37. In the middle of the segment, I forget all of what I have to say to you guys. You know how that works. So going into our honorable mention is Fathom Troll. This is a card I was talking to everyone earlier about. We're all kind of giving our thoughts about it. This is a 5-drop cost, 3 and 2 blue. It's a sorcery speed card. It's a 24-cent card, 50-cent card all around, no matter where you're buying it from. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal 3 non-land cards. Put the non-land cards revealed this way into your hand. Then put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. I'm really only thinking about this. It's not printed anywhere else. Also, it's not reserve list, but really only thinking about this for Commander. Seems like a really good card. It's from Lorwyn of all places too. Usually cards from Lorwyn tend to like go up in price and like just make you go, what the fuck? So I don't know. I thought it was just really cool, real honorable mention. I have it in my collection. I'm using it, so that's why I really wanted to bring it up. It's something I have. We'll see if it stands the test of time, if it's good, if it's bad. But we'll see. So that's Market Watch. That's what I kind of got for you all today. Like I said, it is May 30th, 2025. You can catch the VOD back of the Twitch VOD if you want to watch this on May 31st. Or if you want to wait for the dedicated MTG Game State YouTube cut segment, you could watch that on my YouTube on midnight around June 2nd. So let me know how everything goes with you in your life, and if you succeed, if you failed, if these cards helped you out, if these were like, what the fuck? Or if these were kind of on your radar and you're like, yeah, everyone knew those cards. I'd love to hear from you, so peace.